How's it going, everybody? Next day here. We did end up with about, I would say at least a tenth of rain last night. It came down pretty good in two different storms, unfortunately. So it's about, 12 o'clock here, and it's supposed to be 90 degrees again today. It's already 86 right now. So things are drying back out again, which is good. So we're gonna go get the swather ready to go. Put some fuel in it. Make sure everything's checking out good. Mom's already out there raking, so trying to get the windrows from last night turned over. I think the stuff that she had already raked from yesterday, we're just gonna kind of let sit and let it dry and see if we can get it that way. The problem is the more you rake and the more you turn the hay over, you lose a bunch of the leaves and the seeds and stuff that are in it, which is the nutritional part, of course, for the animals. So we're trying not to touch it, and we might just let the earth dry it out, and then hopefully we'll just be able to bale it here. But we're gonna get the swather going here and see if we can keep cutting here today. So yesterday it was so hot we were having some problems with keeping things cool, and there's these, the dandelion puffballs that happen just adhere themselves to this radiator like you wouldn't believe. So we'll make sure that's cleared off good today. You just see the grime there. So put our gloves on and take that off. Just doing a general walk around, check all the fluids, make sure those are all good to go. And then usually it's a good idea to clear off anything that's sitting on top. Just less of a fire hazard. There's a lot of moving parts up here that really don't want to have on there. And up front, checking out the sickle, making sure that there's no broken teeth. Make sure the guards are all good. All the pickup fingers are all good. One thing I was always taught is you never get into a piece of farm machinery and just start it up. You always at least give it a decent once over and make sure nothing's too destroyed or anything like that, because, well, usually that's how fires start. Metal rubbing against metal tends to cause that. So the more due diligence we have of checking stuff out, at least the lesser chance there is of fire. But there's always a chance of fire. All right, we'll get some fuel in here and start checking stuff out. Well, we got the first breakdown of the year. Mom had a hose that was rubbing and broke a antifreeze line. So it's just kind of pissing out here. Got most of it drained off though, so should be all right for a little bit. But yeah, you can see just close enough that it was rubbing. So we'll have to pull this line off and run to town and get a new one. Could have been worse though. So I think all we got to do is, I'm going to pull this line off of this side. I think I got enough of it drained off now that shouldn't hopefully leak everywhere. All right, let's see if we can get this off of here. There it goes. Oh yeah. I'm going to say the right procedure was to probably just let it drain out of that pickcock. Alright, this lower hose. Unfortunately, this is a main hose that goes to the block, so we're going to have to pick up some jugs of antifreeze.
Okay. And then we've got to replace the hose. Do we have to go to John Deere for that kind of a hose?
Nope. You can go to Napa.
Okay.
Goes. So, yeah, just take it to Napa and tell them, hey, I need a hose that's about yay long. Alright, well, I got that done. At least for now. Mom's heading to Billings to go get another hydraulic hose. Or not hydraulic, radiator hose. And we're just gonna do some more maintenance on the swather while we wait, and I want to make sure that the tractor's in good shape before we start laying down more hay. That way we don't get too far ahead of ourselves. That sucker's still pretty warm.
Oh, I think it's going to go though. Oh yeah, definitely. It's going.
Yeah, that's
It's good and tight. That's the right one.
you want to grab the other end, you can feed it onto the other spot.
Does it go just through the center there?
Goes right through here.
Okay.
Just make sure I didn't put any gunk in it.
Can you over tighten them, I suppose?
No, not really. You can get them pretty tight. Got the new hose installed. It was rubbing right there against the belt, and so I'm going to create a little sleeve of protection to go around it, and then we're going to zip tie it to this hard line that's right back here. Alright, we got Mom up and running. Now it's our turn. A little bit cooler today, which is nice. Rock and roll here, Swather. Well, Dad left the battery on. Oh boy. Well, we'll see if she's got any juice. I kind of doubt it. Naturally, that would be today. All right. Yay. Of course, on the last pass of the year, with literally this much left, I plug up. Almost done though. It looks amazing. Got everything all laid down. Mom and Dad are out there trying to get the baler going. Small square balers are some of the most temperamental things ever made. So it always takes a little bit for them to warm up, but got everything laid down. I'm just gonna clear out my plug and finish my single pass that I have left. Well, that'll do it. Alright, this is it. One little tiny triangle. There we go. Spin her around here. Head her up. PTO off. Alright, time to put it in the parking spot. The swather is officially done for the season. And now we're in the most vulnerable stage. Whenever the hay's on the ground, that's the most vulnerable. We don't want wind, we don't want rain. Light wind is okay, but we gotta be able to get all the bales off, and so now we're kind of a race against the clock. Well, I got some food. I'm feeling good. So Mom and Dad are haying away over in the 40. Way over there. And it is an absolutely gorgeous night tonight. So cool. So it makes it so much fun. Square baler still breaks a bale every now and again, but they got it pretty well dialed in, loosened up for the year. It's almost sunset, which means some epically cool sunset haying shots.